Hey guys, so this is your BMS. This is your input from your BMS. These three wires here go into the battery. That's the ground of your battery. It would normally go into the BMS, get regulated, and then come out of the BMS right here. This is how you get the battery. What you want to do is take your main discharge plug. In this case, I swapped in an XT90, and I have my ground going to the battery side instead of the output side. There's still a ground wire coming off of the output side because it is going to my charge port. The power from said charge port goes to this red wire and then ties in here. These three wires are the positive side of the battery. I personally cut out the old 12 gauge wire at XT60, replaced it with an XT90 and some 10 gauge. If you wanted to be even cooler, and I might in the future take these three wires because they ain't nothing. I think they're probably 14 gauge. I would cut these heat shrink off, desolder them, and solder in new silicone, probably 12 gauge is good. And then do the same thing over here to your main ground leads, which are that one, and where to go? That one, underneath the ribbon. Okay. So if you upgraded those two, you'd get a little bit more current carrying capacity. The big issue is that these batteries, the cells can do something around 100 amps. But the nickel strips underneath that connect the cells can't necessarily. I have no clue what they can actually handle. But I've replaced anything on mine that would have been an easy to reach fail point. And that's how you do it. Charge cable goes right to the main hotline. The ground cable from your charger goes to the output side of the BMS. Your discharge plug, the ground goes to the input side of the BMS.